Hello guys and welcome to a new series. Now this series is going to be exploring operating systems that most people will not know. If you are into operating systems and just computers in general, you might know some of these. But in this series we're going to be going through operating systems either being edited and changed into something new by a third-party developer, and unreleased operating systems. So operating systems that have been developed and worked on but eventually just scrapped and replaced with something else. Today we're going to be exploring an operating system edited by a third-party developer. I've done a bit of research but I cannot find who actually made this operating system. But this is Windows XP Black Edition. They've taken Windows XP, they've added a few bits of software here and there, and added a custom theme, and it does look pretty nice. Would I use it as my main operating system? No. I wouldn't use any of the operating systems that I am showing on this series as your main driver. So far, all the operating systems that I've tested out are cool, but quite unstable. And to be honest, they're very rough around the edges. When I first installed this operating system, it basically went smoothly. It basically looked like the Windows XP professional installation until it reached this part where it just has this menu where you can install the third-party applications. I wanted to see the operating system in its full, so I installed all of it. Quickly optimized it and I was done. Anyway, now I've gone through all of that, let's actually boot into the operating system itself. So as you can see, it does have the regular Windows XP logo, which would make sense to be honest. And we have the Windows XP cursor with the normal Windows XP welcome screen. But here we are. It has the Windows XP login sound as well. Now the first thing you'll probably notice, this is not what Windows XP normally looks like. So this is a modified theme, clearly. Another thing you'll notice is we have the Windows Vista and Windows 7 cursor. This was the exact cursor that was used in Vista and 7. We have a Windows XP start menu laid out like the Windows Vista and Windows 7 start menu, mainly Windows Vista. But it resembles all that was kind of nostalgic about the Windows XP bar, whilst keeping nice and fresh. Yeah, pretty nice, and you can just drag something there. This operating system is if Windows XP and Windows Vista had a baby. Sorry, I know that's a weird thing to say, but it is true. Like, it resembles like most stuff about XP, seeing as it was built off XP. But it also resembles a lot of stuff about Vista. But, the good stuff about Vista. Another thing which I wasn't that surprised about, but I always find it interesting when people do this. Because it's third party, there's normally quite a lot of third party software already installed on the computer. So here we have Media Player Classic. So I'm guessing this is like a media player, obviously. It kind of resembles VLC, but with a different look. I'm not sure if it has the flexibility of VLC, but if it does, that's quite cool. We got something like that pre-installed. Firefox, so we already have a great browser off the bat installed. Now, one thing I have not seen so far is Internet Explorer. Now, after trying to find Internet Explorer, I came to the conclusion that they actually got rid of it off the operating system. I'm not entirely sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I don't actually use Internet Explorer, so it's not a big deal for me. It's kind of just been replaced with Firefox, which is good in my opinion. But some might find that a bit annoying. You'll see when we open up Firefox, it takes us right to Zone 62, which I am guessing are the makers of this operating system. I kind of wish I did slightly more research before I filmed this video. Zones, I guess this is kind of like a driver download website? I have no idea. Now, as far as performance of this operating system Oh yeah, that's another thing to mention. It shares all the same sounds as XP does. If you heard that little pop there, that's not the normal XP notification sound. Anyway, about performance. You see, now I haven't ended any processes because this is the operating system when it's supposedly idle. If you compare this to the normal Windows XP when it's supposedly idle, the normal XP I'm comparing it to does have a few applications installed on it, but I've checked the task manager, nothing's running on there. You can see that Black Edition does have slightly more things to process. You see at the bottom processes, it has 26 rather than 24. Both operating systems have the same amount of RAM, but they're both doing pretty well, averaging at 0%. You can see Black Edition will normally go up to 1 every now and then, and normal XP is just at 0% all the time. So yeah, really not much of a difference there. So good job with that, because lots of third-party operating systems mess up when it comes to stuff like this, because they just have so many third-party bits of software on there that just slow it down. So yeah, it's basically if Windows XP and Windows Vista had a baby. Now, like I said at the start, definitely go check this operating system out. There'll be a link from where I downloaded it in the description. And yeah, like I said in the beginning, do not use this as your main operating system, daily driver, whatever the hell you want to call it, because these are not stable. Third-party operating system, they're never really as stable as a actual official one. Plus, this is Windows XP. Which means it's no longer supported by Microsoft, which means no more security updates, which basically means it's almost 2 years of it not being updated, and lots of stuff can easily happen to it. So if you are using Windows XP, I know you probably love XP, but it's time to move on, okay? It's time to stop. But there you go. There was Windows XP Black Edition. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more of this series, make sure to comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out. Also, if you've managed to stay for after the outro, you get a sneak peek of, well, not really a sneak peek, it's just what the shutdown looks like, which is just the normal Windows XP shutdown. So yeah, well done for watching through the outro.